Guys, thank you for talking to me and having the time. I'm really excited. And you're all here in Brazil for CCXP, and later today you're going to be in the Invincible panel in front of hundreds of Brazilian fans.
Oh my gosh.
And it's going to be crazy because we are very passionate about the things that we love around here. So I was wondering, how about I teach you some Portuguese phrases that you can use on stage?
Yes.
Great.
I think that it can help you a lot.
Okay.
So when you come in the stage, I think that the first thing you should say is something like, Oi Brasil.
Oi, Brasil.
Oi Brasil. And it means hi Brazil.
Okay. Oi, Brasil.
And why oi instead of hola?
Hola, because I think that hola is more formal.
Oh,
Yes,
oi.
it's more
Okay.
formal.
Oi, Brasil.
Oi.
I never heard anyone say hola.
Okay.
Only I think elderly people.
Oh, good to know.
You know, like,
I
don't
will
know
say
why.
hola.
Yes, I think that only my grandma says hola.
Oh, I didn't know.
If someone says
Oi.
hola to me, I think that they're mad. You know? And you're like,
Oh, formal.
It's like too formal.
it's too formal. So, oi,
Oi.
Oi.
it's nicer.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so you can say, Oi Brasil. Also, I wanted to teach you the word invencível.
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 Yes, invencível.
Invencível.
Yes, that means invincible.
Perfect.
Yes.
Invencível.
The
That's a
name
good
of the
one.
show in Portuguese, it's very similar.
Yes.
Invencível. Yes, it's kind of easy. And also something that you hear a lot while you're here, it's eu te amo.
What? Eu te amo. What does it mean?
Eu te amo means I love you.
Oh!
Yes.
Yeah, I want to learn that one. Eu
te
te
amo.
amo.
Eu te amo.
Eu te amo.
Yes, eu te amo. And every year on CCXP in the panels, everyone is like, maybe like Sandra, eu te amo. Gillian, eu te amo. Robert, eu te amo. They do a lot of stuff like that.
Wow.
So you
I'm
can
uncomfortable with this
understand.
level of affection.
We are. Like the
yeah.
Brazilians too. We are very affectionate and we are like crazy. You're going to be like,
wait,
oh my
right.
God, what is this?
Okay.
So everyone will be screaming, eu te amo, and now you know that it means I love you.
Okay.
Yes. So it's going to be great. You already
Okay.
know how to say
Okay.
stuff in Portuguese. It's
Okay.
going to be amazing.
Okay.
I'm going to change the subject a little bit for something a little more intense
Okay.
in a second. Yes.
Great.
So, Sandra, your character Debbie, she goes through a lot, especially with Nolan's actions and words. And while I was watching the show, I got really mad sometimes
Yes.
because I just wanted to enter the screen and defend her myself, you know? We really get really mad watching the scenes. So, if you were in Debbie's shoes
Yes.
at those intense moments, what would your reaction be? What would you say to him?
Well, fancy you should ask that. What would I say? I probably wouldn't say anything to him at this point. You know, there's so much that you will also see Debbie have to resolve within herself to be able to face that person who destroyed all your understanding of what reality is. That kind of betrayal, and then the kind of mess. You know, the kind of mess
Yes.
that he leaves her with. Not only with what am I going to do parenting Mark alone, but then the Oliver, this other child that comes. So I think right now for Debbie to not have to say anything but to deal with herself, that it's not about him right now.
Yes.
It's about her right now and her trying to find her balance. She needs a little bit of time before she finds potentially the right words to say.
Yes, amazing. I really hope that things get better for her.
Thank you.
She's a sweetheart. Yes, she's a sweetheart. And Gillian, Adam Eve has this incredible power to transform everything that she touches into whatever she desires.
Yes.
So Gillian, if you had that power in real life, what would be the first thing that you would transform?
Oh.
Oh my gosh, what a question. I am stunned by the enormity of this question.
I think that this is a good thing.
It is a
Yes?
good thing. Do you have any suggestions for me?
No, you.
Oh my God, I think that in my case it would be money.
Money? Money?
To pay the bills.
I like
Money
this
to pay the
honesty.
bills.
Okay.
Hell
All
yes.
right. All right, that's a good answer.
You could actually skip the money.
Okay.
You could skip the money and just make the power happen, make the clothes happen, make the food happen.
Oh, okay.
That's why her power is like the best power.
It's the best power.
Yeah, it is the best power, and I feel
Yes.
like I don't even know what to do with the power, which is kind of how Eve feels, I guess. Yeah.
Cast correct.
Yes. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know, like if you were hungry a cheeseburger. I
Yeah.
don't know. I think that if I had that power, I would be
Cheeseburger.
like
Gillian,
touching
just-
everything.
Quit trying to be high and mighty and just say the money.
Oh, okay, cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Great answer. Okay, Robert. Mark Grayson, he is such a relatable character and yet so complex. So while you were creating him, did you have any inspiration in other pop culture icons?
I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of Peter Parker in there. There's a little
Yes.
bit of every like alter ego superhero character, the down on their luck kind of guy. But I don't know. Sometimes those characters are cooler than they should be, and
Yes.
sometimes they're like very capable in ways that are kind of unrealistic. And so we really just wanted to focus on the imperfection of Mark.
Yes.
And I think that kind of helps make him a little bit more relatable. But I mean, it's a tremendous amount of pressure that's put on him at a very like pivotal point in his life when he's kind of moving from being a teenager into adulthood, and like that's kind of a really fun dramatic area to be in. So we love putting him through his paces and trying to see him kind of overcome these horrible things
Yes.
that we make happen to him.
Amazing. And guys, there are many Brazilian actors right now that are a huge success in Hollywood. That we have some examples like Wagner Moura, also Rodrigo Santoro, Fernanda Torres, and Alice Braga. Do you know any
yes,
of them?
yes.
You know them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So if you guys had to choose only one of them to be a part of the Invincible universe, who would it be?
Bob.
Wagner.
Wagner.
Wagner?
Yeah. I mean, he could come in the live action, or even obviously his voice too. But he's kind of like a superhero.
He's kind of a
He's
superhero.
kind of like a superhero.
He's very loved here in Brazil.
Oh, yeah.
And his voice is amazing
Yeah,
as well,
yeah,
so it
yeah.
would be perfect.
Perfect.
So maybe we can make something out. We can talk to Prime
Yeah.
Video, like, can we call Wagner Moura to be a part of the series?
I'll make some calls.
Brazilian cast member.
It would be amazing. And guys, thank you so much for the time.
Oh, thank you.
It was really nice talking to you all.
You as
Obrigada.
well.
Yes. And do you remember the phrases that I taught you?
Yeah.
Oi.
Oi, Brasil.
Oi, Brasil.
That's the
And
one I
eu
feel
te amo.
The
main ones.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
work on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna practice.
I'm going to see you all in the panel.
Invincible.
Okay,
Yes,
good. Okay.
yes.
All right.
Invincible.
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 Yes.
Invincible.
You're
I gotta
amazing.
remember
You're
this.
almost like Brazilian native.
No.
No. No.
Obrigada.
No.
Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
It was
Thank
lovely.
you.